Okay, class, now I know it's Halloween, but the only thing scary here is how much work we have to do. So we're going to start off with our PowerPoints. Zara, why don't you share your screen and get us started?
Yeah, of course. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, it's not letting me share my screen for some reason. I think I might have a virus or something.
Ooh.
What was that?
Ooh, I am the ghost of Zoom. Who dares disturb me?
Ha ha, very funny, Zara. If you didn't do the assignment, you can just say so.
No, I did it. I swear. My computer's literally being haunted right now.
Ooh.
Okay, well, if there's a ghost, then why can't I see it?
Ooh. Wait, you guys can't see me? Damn it. I forgot to turn my camera on again. Hold on 1 second. Oh, okay. Can you guys see me now? All right, cool. Ooh.
Oh, please, Zara. In my 20 years of teaching, I've seen a lot of tomfoolery, but you can't possibly expect me to believe this.
I swear I'm not doing anything.
Ooh.
Okay, Zara. We're just gonna have to move on to the next person if you didn't do your assignment. Zach, you're up next.
I think we should ask the ghost what it wants.
Yeah, what if it has some unfinished business? Like,
Listen, you can't be, okay, fine. Mr. Ghost, how can I help you?
Ooh, I need an A.
What?
I need an A.
No, why would I give you an A? Who even are you?
Wait, I remember that phase. Yo, Daryl, is that you? What's up, bro? I haven't seen you in a minute.
Ooh, yeah, my mom killed me after I failed this class last semester. Ooh.
it's pretty messed up, teacher.
Yeah, you couldn't have just rounded his grade up.
Well, why didn't you take it up with me in office hours, Daryl?
I sent you an email, but you didn't get back to me.
Not that it's my place, but I do remember that presentation and I thought it was good.
Ooh, thank you. Ooh.
No. University policy says that all grades are final, so you're just gonna have to retake the class.
Ooh.
But he's dead.
Ooh, do it now. I'll put you all in breakout rooms.
Okay, fine. If I change your grade, will you just leave my class alone?
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Fine.
Ooh, oh, and one more thing.
What?
Happy Halloween!
Live from a quaint little comedy mansion in the middle of nowhere with a dark, dark secret. It's Derby's Murder Mystery Zoom Show! As the last remaining of my family, it is my honor and duty to host this evening. As you just saw, that was a traveling theater company with ties to Derby performing for us. And up next, we'll have some very interesting guests that I have invited to our wonderful dinner party. I hate to break some bad news before we begin, but I actually had a band prepared to play for us tonight, a very nice orchestra. They actually died on the way into the mansion. One of my chandeliers came loose and it crushed them all. So I decided to have a little comedy tonight to lighten the mood. So up next, we're going to have our wonderful guest, Krista, perform or tell us about some interesting things.
Hello, all of my Spirit Halloween employees. I hope that your first week of working from home has treated you well. Isn't it so hard to be locked up in the house for a whole week? Oh my goodness. And can you believe that it's already March? 2020 is just going by too fast. And you know, that means that Halloween is going to be upon us as quick as ever. So we need to start developing some costumes for this year's Halloween. Now, here at Spirit, we like to keep a couple of things in mind when we're developing our costumes. We want it to be cheap to produce, we want it to be quality, and we want it to be relevant. So we need to be thinking about properties and things that are going to be relevant in 6 months, okay? With that in mind, let's get started on our first costume idea, Tiger King. Now, my niece called Tiger King her problematic fave, and I'm pretty sure that's a good thing. So here we have the Tiger King costume, super easy. We have the mullet, we have the cheetah shirt, we have the illegally acquired firearm, and you know, I just had this little hunch that we're not going to sell a lot of police uniforms this year, so I figured we could use the mustaches out of those. All right, next costume is an oldie but a goodie, a sexy nurse. I thought that we could 2020-ify this costume, this classic costume, by modeling it after our healthcare heroes. Okay, these brave men and women who are risking their lives. And so we need to make that sexy. And this is a really easy costume for us. Probably costs us 25 cents, but it's a good one. It's a good one. I'm excited. Okay, next costume idea is more of like a pop culture sort of relevant property, and it's scheduled to release next week. And I can't think of a single reason that this release would get delayed. So our next costume is Mulan. This is going to be a big hit with the kids. You know, everybody loves a live action remake, always as good as the original. And you know how here at Spirit, we like to kind of toe the edge of cultural appropriation and appreciation. Well, our design team just got back with the first draft of this costume. So let's take a look. I think it's good. I think it's got some room for improvement, but it's definitely a good first draft. Okay, so are any of my other employees parents? You know, anybody got any little kids out there? Because I do. That inspired this next costume, okay? Just kidding, this is whipped coffee. I love whipped coffee. I think it tastes really good. My niece showed me this TikTok on how to make it. And my favorite thing about whipped coffee is that it looks like poop. So we can reuse all of those old poop costumes that we have. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Speaking of my niece and my family, this is what I was talking about. Sorry, my employees. So Baby Shark, as a mother, this week of working at home, this first week of March has been really hard. And I'm totally not used to having my kids around, like almost at all. So I've kind of taken to strapping them to lawn chairs in front of the TV and playing YouTube videos. I'm not proud of it, but I do think that it will create great brand recognition this year for the Baby Shark costumes. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that great? So yeah, I'm totally for these family activities, you know, and that is my brainstorming page, and we're going to move right on from that. Okay, Handmaid's Tale. This show, I think, came out in 2017. It's not a super new property, but I had this dream last night that women's reproductive rights were going to be like a really hot button issue in October. So I thought we would bring this costume back, you know, in style. And as a representative of Spirit Halloween, I just wanted to let all of my employees know that we believe in a woman's right to choose. Okay, and that's why the costume comes in red and blue. Thank you. Yes. So next is Sonic the Hedgehog. I love this little blue guy. I can't get enough of him. I will say that every costume we've done, I don't know if you could call it successful, but there was an attempt. And there was a new Sonic movie last year, and there was some talks about like redesigns and like remakes. I don't see the problem. I love this little guy. And when I look at that picture of Sonic, you know what I see? I see a little kid. I see a little kid in a costume. And that's perfect because this is our Sonic costume this year. Amazing. Yes, amazing. Okay, keeping on this pop culture train, we have Gal Gadot. So when you think of this actress, you probably think of Wonder Woman. Get that out of your mind. What else is she really iconic for, especially in this March 2020? The Imagine video, of course, a wonderful display of 20 rich people getting together to do absolutely nothing. Amazing, inspiring, and an amazing costume for us here at Spirit. Okay, because it only takes two things for this costume, okay? Just two. We have a burgundy eggplant turtleneck and the audacity, okay? Alrighty, and we're gonna get to our last costume of this meeting. And I just want you to keep in mind that we love to do costumes of mythical creatures, you know, vampires, unicorns, werewolves, all of these things that would never happen in real life, okay? Keep that in your head. This would never happen in real life. That is why I've created this last costume for us. Fake ballot boxes created by the Republican Party. Yeah. Never gonna happen, but we can still create a costume for it. And this is super easy. We just have this cardboard set up and some sticky notes. Isn't that perfect? Well, thank you all of my employees for coming, from working from home, and I hope the rest of your March is just spectacular. I'm sure I will see you back in the office by next week. Okay, have a good one.
Oh, welcome everyone. I thought Torn was gonna say something, but I realized it was supposed to be me. Uh-oh, why? Because I'm the host of this little game. And that means I'm gonna explain how it goes and then I'm gonna dip out of here. So welcome everyone to our first improv game of the night. This is a little derby gold standard called Celebrity Dating Game. We love it here, love to play it. Object of the game is we're gonna have 3 contestants and 1 beautiful guesser, our gorgeous, talented Bristy over here. And so what we're going to do before we do anything else is we're going to take Bristy and put her in the waiting room because she's not supposed to know who the celebrities are. Uh-oh. Okay, goodbye, Bristy. Now we are going to assign each one of these people a celebrity to be on a date with Bristy, and then she has to guess who they are. Isn't that crazy? Now, normally we do rely on our amazing audience for this, but considering the bountiful technological advances we've made in improv, we're going to use a little thing called a random celebrity generator. We're going to generate 3 celebrities, and I'm going to tell the contestants which ones they are. Here we go. All right, I'm seeing some familiar faces. Oh, hell yeah, we're doing great. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna go by numbers reading. We'll see how I read. So contestant number 1, you are Shia LaBeouf. Lucky you. Contestant number 2, you are Jake Gyllenhaal. And contestant number 3, you are Kevin Hart. Congratulations. All right, so just a little recap for those of you at home following along. We got contestant number 1, Shia LaBeouf. We've got contestant number 2, Jake Gyllenhaal. And we've got contestant number 3, Kevin Hart. Bristy is one lucky lady. Let's let her in. Let's let her in. There she comes. Yay, welcome back, Bristy. And thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yes, please applaud her. This is our wonderful Bristy. She's back here looking for a date to take to the stars. She wants to take them to a journey to the stars. And with that, Bristy, I leave you to do your business.
Well, thank you for that lovely introduction. Hi, my name's Bristy. Let me just introduce myself. I'm a depressed college student turned vivacious librarian, as you can see by the books in the back. And I've, been coped up during this time, and I would really like to find the one. So I'm happy to meet all of you. So let's just get started. My first question to you all is, what achievement are you proudest of? Contestant number one, how about you?
Well, I do movies, so any movie I'm in, I think that's a great achievement. I've been acting since I was a kid. I would say my latest achievement, though, during COVID, which is a big one because a lot of people aren't doing shit during COVID. I did a table read. I did a crazy table read of Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I don't know if you saw it. Had some few big names like Brad Pitt and shit, pretty dope people.
All right. Well, I'm glad to see you're staying active during this time.
Yep.
Contestant number two, how about you? What achievement are you proudest of?
Yeah, well, going along with what contestant number one said, I also am a big fan of my acting. I think I've done a pretty well job. I've acted in a lot of different stuff, and I also started when I was fairly young. Both my sister and I are actors. But yeah, just my overall acting has been a very big accomplishment for me.
All right. I'm glad to have two actors in the house today. Contestant number three, how about you?
So make that 3 actors, actually. I've done some movies, some stuff, but my proudest achievement is actually probably my stand-up. I have a couple of stand-up specials on Netflix. I mean, you might know me. Something for you to know me by. That's my biggest accomplishment.
All right. I'm really happy to meet all of you. On to the next question. If you could travel anywhere, where would it be? Contestant number two, how about you?
I don't know. Let me think about that one. I've been in so many different places for so many different roles. I currently live in California, so honestly, I would just take a stroll through California. I'm a big fan. I love living here, and yeah, staying in California for this question.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm from Pennsylvania, so that's quite a far along way. Contestant number one, how about you? Where would you go?
Dude, I totally agree with this guy. I think California's hella tight. I just go around traveling shit. I just go with the flow, basically. Any place is probably good for me. I don't know, wherever the set takes me. I feel like most sets are taking place in California, though, so I'll probably just stay there.
Yeah, it makes sense. Contestant number three, is it California for you too?
No, I was actually born in Philadelphia, right here in Pennsylvania. So I'd probably take you over there to see the sights in Philly.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm also from Philly, so how fantastic is that? Um, well, I've really gotten to know all of you, but I would like to know more. Tell me, what have you been doing during these times? Like I said, I've been coped up at home. Contestant number one, how about you?
Yeah. I said I did a table read for Fast Ties at Ridgemont High. I got really into that. I'm really into method acting and stuff. But I've been rewatching some of my old films, just trying to get some more inspiration. My latest film was like Honey something. I don't even know. But I was watching some of my old films that have Megan Fox in it. I miss her, man. She's such a chill friend to have. I don't really miss Michael Bay though. I'll be honest, that guy's kind of a prick. But I miss some of my other castmates, and I've just been kind of reminiscing over the quarantine.
All right.
And I've just been meeting some fans. I always love jumping into videos and shit, and doing social activism.
Okay, that's great to hear. Contestant number two, how about you? What have you been doing during all of these times?
Yeah, the pandemic is really crazy. It really caught everyone off guard. I haven't been doing much, just like everyone else, hanging out at home. It's a really good idea what contestant number one brought up about watching movies, old movies. I have a lot of old movies that I've been in. One of my best roles, in my opinion, was my role in October Sky. Man, I just knocked it out of the park with that one. I thought I did a very fine job.
Hey, that's fantastic to hear. Contestant number 3, how about you?
I haven't really been up to much. I'm sure that I'm spending time with my family, but I'm mostly just coasting from all my previous success in movies like Ride Along and Jumanji. So
Okay, is that the new Jumanji or the old Jumanji?
the new one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fantastic to hear. Well, if you could all take me to a first date, where would it be? I know this is very similar to travel, but I want to know where you would take me to a first date. Contestant number 2, how about you?
I'd have to think about that one. Like I said, I've gone to tons of places because I'm an actor. But I don't know. Maybe perhaps New York because it's close to you. I've been there. I've been on talk shows there. So perhaps New York.
Okay. Contestant number 1, how about you?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just to get a better feel of who I am. We could go to like some of the old movie sets and see some props I've been like with. I don't even know. I could take you to go see this like yellow Camaro with a black stripe in it with a bumblebee license plate. I think that's hella tight. I wish they would have let me kept that. I don't know, maybe we could go dig some holes and shit. I had a role like that and I actually really enjoy doing that. I'd be doing that just in my free time to keep in shape, I'd be in my backyard.
Okay. Well,
yeah, that interests you.
Yeah, that really does, Shia LaBeouf, but that video you made a few years ago when you were just like, just do it. That was kind of crazy. I don't know if I want to be in that energy. I'm just a meek librarian. I think you're a bit too much for me, but thank you for being here.
It's fine.
Yeah. And Kevin Hart, you were here, I think, a year ago at Penn State, where I'm a librarian, and I just want to say you're fantastic. I love, comedians. But unfortunately, I think you do have a wife, and you already had some affairs involving, her and other people. So I don't want to be involved in all of that drama. But thank you for being on the show.
I respect that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and contestant number 2, I think you are the most prospective candidate, and I choose you. How about we go on a date to New York?
Of course, yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all for being on the show.
Wow, what great guests I brought tonight. I always love having some celebrities come to these dinners, and that woman Krista had such foresight. I might consider some of those Hallows Eve outfits. It's so great having all of these guests here. I get pretty lonely. I don't really leave the house. I didn't really know there was a pandemic. I just really talk to my butlers and maids and the shadow ghosts or shadow people. I don't even know. Well, then we have another guest up who's attended this wonderful dinner. Katie's going to perform something for us tonight, so give her a big round of applause.
Well, howdy, everyone. I mean, it's a dinner, so I figured what goes better with dinner than a good old conversation about politics, especially because it's election day. So, with that, I'd like to present to you my argument of why we should have a new national anthem. It's a bit controversial, forewarning. So why a new national anthem, you may ask? Well, one, Francis Scott Key was a racist. Wow, how surprising that a white old man who lived over 100 years ago was racist. The song itself is over 131 years old. That's a pretty long time. A lot's happened since then.
And the anthem should represent the people and the culture of the people. And I take that into strong consideration. And I think that should simply the Star Spangled Banner doesn't just cut it anymore. So with that, I know the idea of cutting the Star Spangled Banner may be a bit controversial for some people. So I'm going to ease you guys into this idea. And starting off with number 1, which is Party in the USA. For multitude of reasons. It's simply a classic. When's the last time you didn't hear this at a 4th of July barbecue? It's as American as apple pie. It's a song of hope, just like the USA is a land of hope. Let's hope. Miley knows she's gonna be okay in the end after moving to LA. The song also transcends generations. Even my 73-year-old grandmother loves this song and will play it in her car. And continued partying in the USA, given the lack of the COVID safety plan. And it's still accurate because we're still partying, as was seen in multiple apartment buildings in State College last weekend with the start of football season. Love that. Go Penn State. Option number 2, 9 to 5 by the patron saint of Tennessee herself, Dolly Parton. There's a couple of different reasons for this song. One, who doesn't love Dolly Parton? The woman can literally unite all 4 corners of the United States. She truly is the avatar of America, if you will. And like I said, I'd like to reiterate that an anthem should represent the people and the culture of the people. And according to a man that I helped out during my lovely summer job at Home Depot, he said, and I quote, "Yins are going to turn this country into a communist hellscape." So let's analyze the lyrics a bit here. Quote, "They let you dream just to watch them shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder." Which can lead to one thing. Dolly Parton is the communist icon that we all need. Truly, 9 to 5 can teach young Americans more about communism than any book on theory ever can. And 9 to 5 teaches more about the proletariat. Not the yes, the proletariat issues in America more than any book on theory ever can, because she really gives a ground view of what's going on in this country. Speaking of culture, number 3 is my personal favorite option, which is the Glee cover of any song. And yes, I do mean any song. The show was a cultural reset for us as a nation. In fact, Santana and Brittany were actually listed in Sonia Sotomayor's majority opinion on the Obergefell versus Hodges case, which, in case you didn't pass a high school civics class or poli-sci 1, first of all, sorry about that. Second of all, Obergefell versus Hodges was the court case that gave us marriage equality in this country. I feel like I should also reiterate that Blaine and Kurt were listed as the dissenting opinion, disagreeing with the ruling. My suggestions include If I Can't Have You, the Glee cast version, of course. Blame It on the Alcohol, the Glee cast version, yet again. And lastly, and my personal favorite, Me Against the Music, because I would much rather stand up and salute to this music video every single time that the national anthem was played than a racist flag. And it's a bit personal. I kind of need to seem like I'm not crazy, because I will think of this music video at least twice a day, and probably watch it about 3 times a week on average. So if it is the national anthem, and I'm please make it the national anthem, I won't seem crazy, because I'll just seem patriotic, because I'm just singing the national anthem and just thinking of the national anthem. And our last option is WAP. There's not really a joke here, folks. It's just far too powerful, and I think I'll let the picture speak for itself, and let's bask in the glory of it for a second. God, it's beautiful. Anyways, thanks. Look for the options on a referendum coming near you soon. Thanks.
I love bring politics to these dinners. I love getting people's blood boiling. These parties are for my entertainment and your entertainment, but mostly my entertainment. Next up, we have a little film roll that's been delivered to my doorstep. My family has ties with Vogue, so they have sent over something for me to show to everyone. I'm very excited. They never let me down, and they would never, ever do that. So give it up for Evelyn, who is partnered with Vogue.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Haha, got you. Today I'm here with Vogue. I'm gonna be doing my Get Ready With Me. Some of you may have seen people like Kendall Jenner and Sophia Richie do these, but today it's my turn. My name's Sammy. I'm 9 years old. I go to Eastern Elementary School, and I'm gonna be showing you how I get ready. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be starting off by brushing my teeth. Sometimes when I want to, I'll have a piece of gum, but I ran out of gum today, so I'm gonna be brushing my teeth. I use this toothpaste. It's the Colgate Cavity Protection Toothpaste. I'm running out. This is my blue toothbrush. First thing I do is wet the toothbrush. It has to look like that. Put toothpaste on, and then you start brushing your teeth. You have to wet it before you put it in your mouth. Because every time I go to the dentist, they tell me that I have too much of that like stuff that they have to scrape off. Scrape my tongue. I bought these from Amazon. You also want to rinse that. The water goes through a little bit, but now we scrape. Hey guys, so I just finished brushing my teeth, and I read somewhere that you're supposed to wash your face. I normally don't do that. I wake up and I go to school. But I guess I'll do this for Vogue. I'm gonna be using this. It's the, I think it's the antibacterial hand soap from the Target brand. I don't know if this is what you're supposed to use, but I guess I should take my glasses off. So I got this much. Where do you I feel like it has to get bubbly. Like this. Like that. I don't want to get my bangs wet, so I'm not going to do my forehead. Now you rinse. Oh, the water's so hot. Now that my face is all wet from washing it, I want to dry it off. I went here on vacation with my mom. It's a pretty cool spot. You guys should check it out. Yeah, stay tuned for the next part. Lastly, guys, since now my face is really great, I really like to just, you know, pump myself up in the mirror, make myself feel nice and good before I go to school. This is actually the outfit I'm going to be wearing to school. It's just a t-shirt and some shorts. So yeah, I'm gonna look at myself now and I'm gonna just pump myself up. Hey, your bangs are really cool. Your hat's dope. It looks like it's from Zoomies. It's really nice. Your glasses are really cool too. You're really funny. You have 1 billion subscribers on YouTube. You're really awesome. Everybody wants to be your friend and everybody wants to watch your videos because your videos are really cool. And you're amazing at Fortnite. You're amazing at Minecraft. You're amazing at Among Us. You are always the imposter. Nobody ever catches you because you're always awesome. And you are awesome and you rule. Thanks for watching, Vogue. Or thank you, Vogue. Follow me on my channel. Subscribe.
Vogue just knows how to lighten a mood after there's been a death in this mansion. You know, they always got my back. Next up, we have another lovely guest who has prepared a presentation of sorts for us. So give it up for the lovely Rachel Suga.
Hi, everyone. While I am getting this presentation ready, you might recognize like, oh, hey, I have to start sharing also. Share screen. There we go. That I'm not, it looks like I'm not in costume yet. However, there we go. I actually am. This is my greatest fear. This is my student debt for my communications degree. Anyway, my name is Rachel, but in my last life, I was referred to as Julius Caesar. So I am actually the reincarnation of Julius Caesar. And today I will prove that to you. So hail me. Exhibit A. This is what I used to look like. This is the after. Quite a glow up, I know. You're welcome. So a quick history lesson with me. In my past life, I actually, I used to recount my battles and my events, but like better than what they actually happened. So like if I lost a battle, I really won it, and I just slaughtered so many people, and I would brag about it. And you know, I'm just I'm so proud of it. I really am. It's something that I love about myself, really. So my mother thinks I'm a liar in this life because she doesn't really think that it's me, because guess what? I have competition, and I hate competition, but it's true. I'm upset, but I will make Rome great again. But you know what? Trump really, he doesn't even lie that much. Like, he doesn't over exaggerate in any capacity. Like, he barely does anything. Like, he barely lies, really. So dumb. Anyway, so you may also be wondering, you know, there's an elephant. We're in a room. And I guess we got to talk about it. I was stabbed in my back. So, you know, I do not trust other people now. because of this. But I don't need therapy because I've like really like I have accepted it, and that is character development. I've overcome it. I've grown. You're welcome. This is the new and improved Caesar. However, I have learned from this experience. I will now be standing in the back of groups while I'm walking with them. So if there's like 10 people, you're all walking in front of me because you might think, oh, she's polite, maybe a bit submissive. That's not true. I'm just watching what you're doing because I don't trust any of you. So nobody's coming up and stabbing me in the back again. So like you're standing in front of me, I'm watching you. And if somebody's going to stab me in the back, it's going to be somebody that I don't know anymore. I know all of you. So needless to say, Pisces are not my friends. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. The Ides of March really just messes me up every single year, really. So it just, Pisces, you're just bringing up old trauma, really, for me. I don't need that type of toxic energy in my life. So you think that you're empathetic, you think that you're like creative or something, like you think that you're the first person that's ever stabbed somebody in the back, like come up with something like different, okay? To conclude, I am in fact Julius Caesar, so get over it, mom. Yes, so I'm delicious. So thank you, and have a wonderful night.
Wow, what a lovely presentation by Rachel. Very weird coincidence, though. My butler has just been found stabbed in the back in the stairwell. I am very, very sad, if you cannot tell. So to brighten my mood as a host, I need something to just fill me with joy, and nothing fills me with more joy than watching some raunchy comedy, watching women be promiscuous. So these lovely ladies are going to give a little performance of some sorts. They're going to be playing what is called an improv game, where they'll be getting a word from a word generator, and then they will be saying what sex is like with them according to that word. I'm so excited. I wanna blush. I wanna be red in the face after it's done. So please wipe my tears away with your womanhood. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you, Madam Torin. As Torin is such a pure, loving goddess of a woman, she couldn't possibly participate in something so raunchy. Therefore, as the raunchiest of them all, I shall be spearheading the word generation for this game. So let's bring it up. Seamless transition. We are known for seamless transitions here, so now we're gonna get our first word, everyone, and I will only be showing you this once. I'm not pulling this up every single time because it is cumbersome, so you're just gonna have to believe me. Our first word is measure. Ooh.
Sex with me is like a measure. There will be several inches involved.
Sex with me is like a measure because it will be musical.
Sex with me is like a measure because it's long.
Sex with me is like measurements. After a couple of times, you don't even need them. It's more you go by your eye.
Sex with me is like measurements. Babe, it's not even about the length. It's about the motion of the ocean.
Sex with me is like a measure. Exactly how deep is the hole, though?
Sex with me is like a measurement. Oh my God, how many grams did you take?
Sex with me is like a measure. Different in Europe.
Sex with me is like a measure. Customary system.
Sex with me is like a musical measure. There's a specific number of beats in each minute.
Sex with me is like a measure. It depends on how much you really want in your cup.
Sex with me is like a measure standardized within the scientific community.
Sex with me is like a measure standardized in the musical community.
Sex with me is like a measure. Wait, what number is this?
Sex with me is like a measure. Is that really 8 inches?
Sex with me is like measure on Tinder. I guess 6'1" matters on this app. I don't know.
Sex with me is like measuring. You have to see it from the eye level.
All right, I think we're ready for our next word. Keeping it fast and fresh here. Our next word, you're not going to believe this, is teeth.
Sex with me is like a teeth cleaning. You need it every 6 months.
Sex with me is like teeth. We're gonna bone.
Sex with me is like teeth. They may not always be white.
Sex with me is like teeth. There are holes where there should not be.
Sex with me is like teeth. I'm going to bite.
Sex with me is like teeth. You may need to get drilled.
Sex with me is like teeth. I'll fill your cavity.
Sex with me is like teeth. I'm ready for my filling.
Sex with me is like teeth because I'll wear my retainer during it.
Sex with me is like a toothache. I'm numb.
Sex with me is like teeth. Extremely expensive to take care of.
Sex with me is like teeth. I'll pull one out.
Sex with me is like teeth. Stop eating so much candy.
Sex with me is like teeth. Don't hide it under a pillow. Or do.
Sex with me is like teeth. Sensitive.
Sex with me is like teeth, not straight.
Sex with me is like teeth because I'm choosy.
Sex with me is like looking at teeth. Say, ah.
Sex with
Sex
me
with
is
me-
like sex with me is like teeth. Will fall out if you don't take care of it.
Sex with me is like teeth, equipped for grinding.
Sex with me is like teeth. You're going to have to floss regularly.
Sex with me is like teeth. You're gonna have to, it's gonna hurt to increase the wisdom.
Sex with me are like teeth. You have to grow into them.
Sex with me is like teeth. Kids don't have it.
Sex with me is like teeth. You only get 2 sets and then you're done.
Sex with me is like teeth. It's gonna bleed after.
Sex with me is like teeth. I think you'll need a fixer-upper.
All right. One more word for us tonight. And you guys aren't going to believe this. I think the word generator is on a bit of a anatomy kick because our next word is eyes.
Sex with me are like eyes, mine are bad.
Sex with me is like your eyes. Beautiful.
Sex with me is like eyes, needs correction.
Sex with me is like eyes stuffed in holes.
Sex with me is like eyes, needs protection.
Don't cancel me for this. Sex with me is like eyes, brown.
Sex with me is like my eyes. I need glasses to see anything.
Sex with me is like eyes, sensitive to sunlight.
Sex with me is like eyes. We've got multiple cones.
Sex with me is like eyes, hard to see at night.
Sex with me is like eyes. I'll show you my rods if you show me yours.
Sex with me is like eyes because 2020 is the best.
Sex with me is like eyes. They come in all colors.
Sex with me is like eyes, it comes in pairs. Sex with me are like eyes with glasses. There'll be 4 people involved.
Sex with me is like eyes. Unfortunately, some people only get one.
Sex with me is like eyes, lubricated.
Sex with me is like eyes, dry.
Sex with me is like eyes. You can only see just so far.
Sex with me is like eyes. You're going to need to lubricate them.
Sex with me is like eyes. Staring contests, keep them wide open.
Sex with me is like eyes, I should go flush.
Sex with me is like eyes.
No, go ahead.
Sex with me is like eyes. No, don't poke me there.
Sex with me is like eyes, nearsighted.
Sex with me is like eyes, I got a hair stuck.
Sex with me is like eyes, blow away an eyelash and make a wish.
Sex with me is like eyes. They get puffy with allergies.
Sex with me is like eyes. Do you have any other contacts?
Sex with me is like eyes, start burning after a while.
Sex with me is like the letter I because I'm gonna owe you. Vowels joke.
Sex with me is like eyes, because I change my contacts daily.
Sex with me. Go ahead. Oh, okay. Sex with me is like eyes. Hopefully, there's no red bumps on them.
Sex with me are like eyes, pink.
Sex with me are like eyes. Sex with me is like eyes, bloodshot.
Sex with me is like eyes. Ah, shit. You got in my eye.
Sex with me are like eyes. If they're itchy, I think you have to go to the doctor.
Sex with me are like eyes, a window to your soul.
Sex with me is like eyes, cold and dead.
Sex with me is like this game. It's over.
Woo-wee! Now that game solved all my problems. I forgot my butler just died, you know? That game was so funny. So raunchy. Exactly what I needed in my time of mourning. Up next, we have a wonderful mystic who has graced these halls. And she is going to give us a little astrology lesson. She's going to help us read the stars. And maybe she'll tell me why this house keeps getting deaths in it. Maybe it's something otherworldly. I would never know. So welcome, the one, the only, the mystic, Ayana Francois.
Hi, everyone. Today I have a very special presentation for you all. And we're going to talk about astrology. I know a lot of you guys may be like, oh, no one cares about astrology. It's not even real. But I beg to differ. I think there's a lot of value in learning astrology. Some reasons to study astrology, for example, escapism. Nothing better to escape the problems of Earth by looking to the stars. Am I right? Another reason, mental illness, because I'm not the problem. My Gemini moon is, so it doesn't even matter. To fuel my God complex, also very important to me. My God complex needs to be fed daily. Also a neat party trick. Who would have thought? People really like hearing about themselves, especially at parties. So we're going to start with a quick exercise where we're going to find the zodiac signs of historical figures together, just so we can start to learn a little bit about the traits that each sign possesses. So first off, we're going to start with Hammurabi. Oldie but goodie. I think he's a total Libra. Most people know Hammurabi for the eye for an eye, that type of stuff. And they think he's an authoritarian, but that's not really a Libra vibe. They're very fair and balanced. He created the first legal code, very friendly, tended to unite, battling tribes and stuff throughout Mesopotamia. Also, Libras are known for being really pretty, and unless my eyes deceive me, what a beefcake, really hot. So yeah, but I also think he is a Capricorn rising because, as we know, Capricorn is the paternal sign, and he has total daddy energy. I mean, look at this guy, total daddy energy. So I'm going to go with Capricorn rising for him. Next up, we have Cleopatra. She's definitely a Scorpio. There's no doubt about it. Sexy AF. I mean, look at this face. Look at this face. So sexy. The original WAP, if you will. She's also ruthless AF, as all Scorpios are. Everyone's heard, there are millions of stories about Cleopatra. She killed both of her siblings for the throne. She used her bodily charms to control half of the Roman Empire. She will steal your man. She got Julius Caesar to fall in love with her in like 2 weeks. Typical Scorpio move. She will steal your heart. She will also murder you. Like I said, she did murder most of her, basically all of her family for the throne. And who could blame her, okay? But I'm going to go with that she has a Taurus moon. Another fun fact about Cleopatra, it is said that she used to spray her perfume on the sails of her lover so that when they traveled on sea, everyone would know that's her man. And that's classic Taurus move. They are very possessive. Tauruses also love the finer things in life, like fine jewels, icy AF, as you can see in this picture. Next up, we have Jesus. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Ayana, we know Jesus' birthday. Jesus' birthday was December 25th. Christmas, duh. That's actually not true because that would make Jesus a Capricorn, and Jesus is not a Capricorn. Repeat after me. No Capricorn is dying for your sins. He was definitely a Cancer. There's ample evidence to back this up. First of all, Jesus, very emotionally manipulative guy. So let me get this straight. You're going to save me, but only if I worship you. Total Cancer move. They love feeling like the martyrs, you know. Cried a lot. Jesus famously wept, as we know from the Bible verse. He was also known to wash people's feet with his tears. A very, very Cancer move. He also only had a mother, and as we know, the divine feminine is Cancer, so I wouldn't put it past him to distance himself from men so much that he only wanted a mother. Also, I'm just going to say it because I know we're all thinking it. Jesus was a known carpenter, had a lot of long hair, famous for his sandals, likely Birkenstocks. Not to draw any conclusions, but I think Jesus possibly could have been a lesbian. Who knows? Lesbian Jesus, I wouldn't put it past them. Next up, we have Satan. For Satan, I'm going to go with Gemini rising because, as you can see here, takes on various forms. Geminis are known for being two-faced, deceitful, evil. All Geminis are evil. This is a fact. But I think overall, Satan was probably a Capricorn. And the funny thing is, in Christian mythology, Satan was once an angel. So is my hypothesis that Satan's birthday is actually December 25th because that would make him a Capricorn. And in typical Cancer fashion, Jesus decided to, as punishment for Satan, to make Christmas his birthday. Because Cancers suck. They simply just suck. But if it makes you feel better, most lesbians are Cancers. But back to Satan. So Satan's definitely a Capricorn birthday. And another reason why we know total daddy energy, like we said with Hammurabi, Capricorn, total daddy energy, CEO energy. Satan is definitely an evil capitalist, as we all know. But back to Christian mythology. So Satan was once an angel and got kicked out and he left because he saw his talents were not being appreciated. And Capricorns hate to not be the boss. So started his own business. Turns out souls are very lucrative, in typical capitalistic fashion. And I think we can all agree Satan has a Scorpio moon for obvious reasons. Enough said there. So, yeah. Fun fact also, the fact that Satan had a Scorpio moon is very compatible with Cleopatra, and I believe that Cleopatra and Satan did in fact fuck. As we all know, Cleopatra died of a snake bite, and I think we all know what snake we're talking about. Satan was also very much portrayed by a snake in the Bible. Put two and two together, they definitely smashed. Scorpios can't help it. So in conclusion, Scorpios are evil. But sexy. Can't forget that part. Capricorns are daddy, and Ronald Reagan is rotting in hell. Thank you so much for coming to this astrology lesson.
Hey, welcome back, everyone, to the final improv game of the night. Doing a lot of shoulder work tonight, I guess. Our final game is a new game, I think, never before seen on the Derby stage before. It's a little game we like to call the alphabet game. And if you've ever seen the pilot episode of Victorious, you might know what I'm talking about. So the name of the game is the alphabet game. The object of the game is to form a scene around a word. We're going to get a word from our handy dandy random word generator. We're going to form a scene, but the trick is that each one of us can only start our sentence with a certain letter of the alphabet. So we'll be going in alphabetical order, Mercer starting with A, me with B, so on and so forth. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen so you know I'm not lying. And we're going to get a word here tonight. And let's see, our word is going to be jail. All right, Mercer, start us off.
All right, y'all. Here's the deal. I got the file. You have the shovel. We got this. We can break out tonight.
Break out, break out. I honestly can't wait to see my kids.
Cops are fucking pigs for locking us in here. I can't wait to get my freedom back.
Don't even get me started on the cops. ACAB. ACAB.
Everybody gets this wrong. Jail is 2 years minus 1 day. If we were in prison, we would be okay. It's more than 2 years, so just wait a couple days and then we can get out.
For real, we gotta break out today. Today. We're done.
God, hell yeah, we're gonna break out. We're gonna break out.
Fuck this. I'm missing the new season of Handmaid's Tale, and I really gotta get out here. I can't wait till they open it up on Monday.
I don't know. Like, I'm getting kind of nervous. Do you know which vent we're going through? Like, what's the plan?
Wait, Ayana, did you?
I
just
was
start
8,
with-
wasn't I?
Yeah. Bye, Ayana. Oh, I forgot to explain. If you say the wrong letter, you're out. If you use the same word twice, you're out. And if you take too long, you're out. Yeah, that's right. This is an elimination game, baby. Since Bristy, you said I, right? All right, you can just we'll play through. J to Rachel.
Jail is scary. I don't know. Do you guys really want to do this? Do you want to get out?
Keep it up, yo. I need to get out. I'm tired of being here. The United States criminal system is fucked. We just need to get out as soon as possible.
Let me out! Let me out! I want to see the sun again. I've been in here for months.
Maybe if you didn't yell, like, we could find a way. So let's go that way. I think there's a vent that way we can go through.
No, wait. There's a guard behind there. Don't go in that one.
Oh shit. I think he saw us. I think, guys, we need to run. We need to go. We need to go.
Police! I can't get in trouble with the police again. I'm already in jail. I can't go back into further jail.
Questioning whether we should do this. I feel like I'm in the midst of a panic attack. I don't know what to do.
Really, really don't want to go back in solitary.
Seriously, okay, just keep quiet. We got this. If we just keep our calm, we'll be fine.
Totally. I'm calm now. I know I've seemed, but I'm totally calm. You're right, Mercer.
Up there is the guards. You need to be careful, and like Mercer said, be quiet. We can do it. Let's go.
Very good, Bristy. I don't want to get caught at all.
Where is the exit? When I was planning this, I don't think I did plan that out, and I feel like this is a pertinent question at this point in our breakout.
Xylophone! Look, we can use that xylophone as a distraction.
You're crazy. It's gonna make so much noise. That's the whole point. We're trying to stay quiet. We need to escape without making noise.
Zoo animals, that's what they treat us like. It's crazy. We just have to stay calm now. That's all.
Acknowledging those last comments, yes, that they do treat us like zoo animals, and yes, that xylophone was a very good idea. So let's just keep going. We got this. We can move to the next little hallway.
Boy, let's keep going. You're right, Mercer. We got to keep our heads up, and we got to keep going. And I'm gonna stop playing the xylophone now. I promise. You're right. It was a bad idea.
Catch up, Rachel. You're taking forever because you were playing the xylophone.
Don't yell at her. We're gonna get caught because you're yelling at her. Ugh.
Jail is loud anyway. We're not gonna cut because she's yelling, but we will be caught if they catch us yelling.
Mercer,
so take that up.
I think your letter was E.
Was it E? Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
Did I forget the alphabet?
Yeah.
I did it yesterday. I don't know that.
Well, oh no, Mercer was our head. Everybody, follow me. They got Mercer, so I'm in charge now.
Find out which way to go. I've been telling you guys that vent or that hallway.
I don't know what to do anymore. I'm so scared. I don't want to be here anymore.
How about we go this way? I think Mercer wanted us to go this way.
I think you're right. There's no guards down there. It's pretty quiet. Let's just stay quiet and go that way.
Geez, this is getting really sketchy really fast.
I forgot it was my turn. Well, Bristy, Kay goes to you. I will see you all on the other side.
Kids are all I'm thinking about. Like Rachel said, she has some kids. I have some kids too. I don't want to stay in here.
Let me know what you need, okay? I think I'm just gonna go back to my cell.
No. Don't have it. Rachel?
All right, Rachel's the winner. She's dead. Torn is dead. I was trying to keep a straight face for the alphabet game, but when Torn didn't come back from the bathroom, I went to go looking and she's dead. I can't believe it. My greatest adversary and friend, my bitter rival. She's gone. But as her last request, she has one final film role, I think is what she called it, that she wanted to show us. So as her dying wish, I guess, I will show it to you all now. Here it is.
Hello, forum friends, and perhaps any other normies that have somehow encroached on my cyberspace territory. The pandemic has been quite splendid for my taste, I will say. I have noticed a greater female presence online. Some world disaster, huh? Whatever. So I guess you could say that my chances of chatting the future prospects has increased. Which brings me to the point of my live stream. You could say today is a very special day. I have not only one, but 3 dates with 3 different women. So I'm pretty fucking excited. Now, I'm not nodding y'all off or anything or rubbing it in your face. No, the point of this live stream is this is a journey for us together. This is for all of us. So I got the femoids waiting in the waiting room, so I'll just let them in, I guess. Wish me luck, noblemen.
Hi.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, sorry. I think I might be in the wrong Zoom call.
What the hell is going on?
I'm looking for Kelvin.
So am I.
Me too.
Well, hello, ladies. I am the Great Kelvin, and y'all are the lucky women that have unlocked this achievement of a date with moi.
Why are...
Well, why are y'all here at the same time?
I mean,
What?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave. This is too weird.
No, hey, no, don't leave. Don't leave. I just thought this would be more time efficient. You know, I don't want you hosts cutting into my CSGO tournament. Do you know what that is? Okay. Do you know what esports are? E3, Hearthstone. Okay, anyways, just thought doing dates like this would be easier. Can't have y'all ripping my heart out 3 different times. Okay, next question. One of you can start.
Okay. What are you looking for in a relationship?
Are we all supposed to answer? Sorry, this is just like really weird.
Well, if any of you ladies would ever so be intrigued, I would love to find a woman who would stay up on call with me all night, and then we would fall asleep to each other breathing, and I would so ever willingly coo you awake in the morning by saying, "Wakey, wakey, Daddy wants to play." Does that interest any of you?
No.
Nope.
Not at all.
Nope.
I'm looking for a man who's fun, adventurous, caring, and, I don't know if I have the words for it.
Typical. How typical be women? Whatever. Next question.
Okay, how have all of you been feeling, during this crazy time? It's just honestly really nice to talk to someone.
I know, right? If I'm being honest, it's been kind of
Well,
rough.
I've been living your so-called new normal for years.
What the fuck? You guys are all okay with this. Not a big deal to you, Kelvin.
Well, I guess you could say I'm just desensitized. Also, it's just another tactic for the government to control the sheep, like yourselves.
Are you kidding me? Are you saying that there's not a global pandemic going on right now?
Well, it's what I would call a pandemic. And it's also what I would be called myself. I'm pretty red-pilled at this point. I would even say I'm kind of black-pilled.
Oh, you do drugs?
No.
Oh my god, I can't take this anymore. Kelvin, what are we even doing here?
Well, to find out if there's any women out there that still want a man that will defend them until death. And also the type of guy who has a little bit of a dark side and a little bit of a bad boy side who will only show their good side to you and only you.
Wow, that's a lot to digest.
Digest these balls. Oh, okay. Well, I also am recording this date to help out my fellow men navigate internet relationships with femoids like yourselves.
Wait, you're recording us right now?
That's not okay. Where the hell are you even going to upload this to?
Okay. Next question.
No,
Next
tell
question,
us.
next
That's
question.
really weird and creepy.
No. Next question.
Calvin, are you an incel?
I browse.
Browse what?
Okay. Well, nothing of your concern, but if you really want to know, forums. But in no relation to what you just said before, what do you think of the incel culture, community, family, maybe even?
It's awful.
Horrifying.
It's disgusting.
Wow! Do you hear that, fellas? That's what they think of us, and for no reason.
Oh my god, I forgot he was recording. We should leave.
No, you know what? You were all hateful, spiteful, disgusting bitches who are ruining my perfect date, the greatness of the pandemic. And you know what? You haven't even asked about my interests. You haven't even asked me about myself. What do you know about me, huh? Kate, Catherine, Katie, you women are all the same.
Fine. What's your biggest secret?
No. Don't even give him the pleasure. We need to leave.
Well, I love to dance. Let me show you something.
Okay, bye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm out. Bye.
Oh my god, I think I was just possessed by the devil himself. Guys, it's me. It's me, Torin. I don't know if you can recognize me. I think I found the reason why my family is cursed and all these deaths happens. I think there's something paranormal going on in this house. I think I gotta end the dinner party. So give it up the derby. Let's get the ladies up on stage. Let me take my mustache off. Yep, here we go. Thank you so much for coming and attending my wonderful little dinner party out in the middle of the woods. That is our show. We have meetings every Monday at 7 on Zoom. You can follow our Instagram or Twitter. And then you can join our group meet if you DM me off of those. Yeah. Thanks for coming to our show.